canning shine. Rudder bit in the lady in the pell not at machine touch it on. The same to put a gash it over Tanana, you know. The more active to Tanya Cash showed, we'll see Macabon. Ni Fiji of the Walla. Ni Fiji of the Walla minute more than the Cash showed. And the better than we deaf with all your project and trade.
A Kegel Cruci for each fallen Gamai, a Drachwaller Fad, Fell Hinsher, Sahar.
On the senior side, it has dropped dramatically in the last number of years due to the fact of the economic situation in Ireland, and a lot of players have headed home and others have headed elsewhere. Players that were here seem to have headed to Europe, Germany, and the clubs in London now, a lot of them have just basically came together who are living pretty close together. Clubs just amalgamated to make up one team where there was 2 teams or 3 teams before. We're very lucky out here in the sense that we've just taken over this place, lucky enough, in the right time for our own club. And it's helped us a hell of a lot, but unfortunately, due to the numbers and to the way things are turning out, unless we have the younger generations coming behind us and us giving them the help and support that they require, I'm afraid it would really kill the game off completely.
The Teachi Marshall Rumpa, Hockey Board Menu London Gro Gerga, Planacher Lichele, is a neighbour Rachel.
At the minor board meeting in January 1997, the state of the club situation in London at the time with the Celtic Tiger biting very, very hard, and people returning to Ireland, the future going down the road about 5-6 years' time was going to be in jeopardy completely. We decided at that meeting that we would go out, approach the schools regarding the possibility of full-time coaches going into the schools to teach the second generation Irish kids and any other nationality as well who would like to play the game.
There's in Flanders Braille for Chorus Educate London, Dynamly Board London, John Wilson O'Harkey, Marquinelli Lanhamshire, Smusculina.
I became a student over here in about 94-95 in St Mary's University, Strawberry Hill, real Irish college really. And through that I was doing 1 day a week, maybe 2 days a week sometimes, coaching Gaelic games inside in the schools. So I finished my degree then last June, and after the hurling final, the All-Ireland hurling final there last September, County Board through Noel Sullivan and Tommy Harron came and approached me with the job as Youth Development Officer for London. We cater for North, East, South and West London. Then we go down towards South West England where we've got a school called in Newbury called the Clare School. The emphasis really this year, and quite rightly so, has been on primary schools, because that's where you get, you know, as in kids are just developing their coordination, developing their motor skills. If they're going to be more interested really in playing the game, if they learn at a younger age, go into a club level, clubs will take care of them.
Had Trainer Fall a good skull jeg, Gamore War London, they had skull St George's a Harrow on the Hill.
The Gaelic coaching that we've had fulfills the requirement of our national curriculum, in that the children learn the skills of throwing, catching, kicking, passing and so on. And these skills can be, you know, developed in other games as well. They're developing their skills for a whole multitude of games. Outside of that, the children get great pleasure out of it. They seem to be very enthusiastic when it's Gaelic, as they call it. It's Gaelicness, and John is here, and there's great excitement and enthusiasm.
Tá sé táhachtach go muineann na páistí tainiúas an tréineáil agus chuireann an tréineálaí an bhéimar sin. Chomh maith sin fála míon na daltaí réimse agus meascan scileanna nach bhfuil ar fáil ag bhí eile.
First of all, there's a novelty part about it. They haven't seen it before, they haven't played it before. Some kids have got a natural tendency to be able to catch a ball, to be able to pick it up. They can, you know, the girls can combine skills of basketball, netball, maybe that they might not be able to put in a physical presence in netball and basketball. At underage level, girls and boys are allowed to mix together, playing the same team, whereas other sports you wouldn't be allowed that. Kids for the tall people, the small people, goalkeepers. So in that kind of a way, there's something for everybody. Now you stand up, and then you go for the kick. Go.
Tá cúigear gasar agam agus fuair ar lig tríd na scoilse. Sé pálan mac is óige agus tá sé gimmart pedagogiach sa scoilse in St George's in London. Banin sé an canvas an pelegréalach agus tá anachas ar an féin leis an ceangal cultúr dúchas atá ige tríd an pelegréalach in London. Tá Johnny Wilson ina réna le anhha agus fan na gasú i lig ansásta leis. Tin muid leihin de sire thola saoire gur na móna chun na gaiileh agus an isis bei Paul in an pelegréalach mar lena chóirde agus a bhfuilta.
Cégur scoil il chineach í scoil St. George's a cúpla buntaiste aici maidir le peilgéalacha Orbert. Scoil chaitlicacha seaí agus is leocht éarnach chuid waith na daltaí agus roiinte na múteirí chomaid. A chagrílar na tuaithe Garda Newbury mar a bhfuil clear school loníthe, ní léana cheann na buntaistí ná na ceangail sin le héireann le feiceáil.
Actually covering a PE lesson and the rain was so bad that we actually took the game onto the playground and we were playing soccer and the boys started talking about Gaelic football, which I'd been watching on Channel 4 over here. What we did then, had an improvised game. We used a soccer ball, improvised game on the hard area. I then rang up the GA in London, who kindly sent me an up-to-date rules book. We invested in a couple of O'Neill's balls through the GA again in London. The next thing, I got in contact with Pat Daly, Development Officer at Croke Park, asking if he could help in any way. And almost immediately he said, look, I'll send you over 2 coaches for the day. And they sent over Paul Curran, Dublin Football, and Lester Ryan, Kilkenny Hurler. They spent a day with us, absolutely fantastic, and the kids thought it was brilliant. And of course that helped develop the game even more within the school.
Ó hinna lé le takeíocht ó chumann luach scéal, hastil an scoil go bara clia áitir a musid cuithe a nagadí bunsin, agus siúil siad amach ar fart an croci. Ní éontas mar sin ggóil báid na daltaí leis na cuithe géalacha.
I like it because it's a match between rugby and football, so I like those 2 games as well.
As the season ends for rugby, the Gaelic football season begins, so it really keeps our fitness up.
I took it because it was different. There was something else to do, just another sport to put on, and I've enjoyed it. It's physical and everything.
It is an unusual story, but I want it to be seen as more than that. We're playing quality Gaelic football. We're playing good Gaelic football. We're not just something which is unusual. We're a school which take it very seriously and really enjoy what we're doing.
De réir mar tá déiscéal na pelegéalaí ag spréú, tan is mó scoil na narimar ach na cuithe tradition de go dtí seo i chur sumas na cuithe géalacha.
Without, having to exaggerate anything, this thing is absolutely going to ignite. It's going to, explode altogether. The reception I get in the schools now is just going on and on and on and on and on. In September, we had something like, 6 or 7 schools on the waiting list that wanted to go, coaches and all that. Now it's just, just people ringing me up here, there, different schools saying, is a coach available?
I have got a waiting list of another 20 schools who are wishing to participate in the scheme. But I cannot do that at the moment because of financial situation. We're hoping to speak to Pat Daly in the very near future, and hopefully we'll be able to work something out as to, from a financial point of view, to expand it in the coming year.
Agus le tiiliú takeíochta ó farcan croci ar fáil, ní amháin gur chóg mó téircí na cuithe géalacha slán de lech takeíochta a London, ach a bhis me an lacaide dáit na cuithe tradiisiúnta na scolanna a Sasanna chomaid. Agus tam cinse go mbeidh na clubbanna a London a chuineal súilgéal ar chuideanna lead sin ag an bliain nach gá. Tar éis an breise